A very good morning to all my dear students and welcome to Online Ventures by Exampur SSC and Railway YT channel. A warm welcome to you all and I request you all to please quickly connect with me so that I can start the weekly current affairs for today. सभी बच्चों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आज के इस मॉर्निंग सेशन में जहां मैं एसएससी और रेलवे के इस चैनल में आप लोगों का वेलकम करता हूं. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल टू प्लीज क्विकली connect with me so that I can start the proceedings for today. All of you, please do join the session as quickly as possible. Okay, the first important news. Very good morning to Deepika Goyal. Most welcome to the class. Most welcome to the session. How are you all and how is the preparation going on? All of you, please do tell me. And those who have joined the session, I request you all to please quickly comment me fast and also join the session as quickly as possible. Let's begin the question for today. Recently, the veteran athlete Milkha Singh has passed away. Which game was he associated with? Is it A, boxing? Is it B, weightlifting? Is it C, sprint? Or is it D, the horse riding? You have to tell me the answer for this question. The veteran athlete Milkha Singh has passed away. Which game was he associated with? Please go for the reply. Please go for the answer. And please do share the session with your friends as well. Milkha Singh, who passed away recently, was associated with which of the following sports? This is the question for you. The correct answer will be C, that is the sprint. Remember one thing, Indian athlete Milkha Singh passed away at the age of 91 due to COVID-related complications. Remember one thing, he was known as the Flying Sikh, was an Indian track and field sprinter, and he is the only athlete who has won the gold in 400 meters race at the Asian Games and Commonwealth Games. He won the gold medals in 58 and 62 Asian Games, and he also represented India in 1956 Summer Olympics in Melbourne, and 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome, and 1964 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. So he represented India in 3 Olympics, 56, 60 and 64, Melbourne, Rome as well as Tokyo. And remember one thing, this is the basic, and he was also the awardee of Padma Bhushan. The Management Development has recently released the World Competitiveness Index 2021. What is the ranking of India in this list? In the World Competitiveness Index 2021 released by the Management Development, what is the rank of India? Is it 41, 42, 43 or 44? You have to tell me the India's rank in the World Competitiveness Index released by the Management Development. Please go for the reply. Quickly. What is the India's ranking in the World Competitiveness Index that is released by the Management Development? Can you please reply to this? What will be the answer? You will say it's the 43rd rank. The India's ranking was 43rd. Remember one thing, World Competitiveness Index was compiled by Institute for Management Development. It's IMD, Institute for Management Development, which examines the impact of COVID-19 on economic worldwide. The pandemic has really led the lives of many people unturned, and it has really shaken the life of most of the people. And under this particular pandemic situation of COVID-19, how the economy of the world has survived, that this particular thing has been compiled by the Institute for Management Development. The top 5 countries, and remember one thing, the ranking of India is 43 among the 64 countries of the world. The top 5 countries are Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands and Singapore. These are the top 5 economies of the world according to the World Competitiveness Index. Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark, Netherlands as well as the Singapore. Now let's proceed to the next question for today. In which country world's 3rd largest diamond has been unearthed recently? Is it A, Africa? Is it B, Nigeria? Is it C, Congo? Or is it D, Togo? World's 3rd largest diamond. You know one thing, the world's largest diamond is Cullinan. The world's largest diamond is Cullinan. and its weight is near about how much? 3106 carat. It's the world's largest one. Now, the world's third largest diamond having unearthed recently at which of the following countries? It's not South Africa, it's Africa. It's the Africa, and the country is Botswana. In the African continent, we have the which country? Botswana. Exactly, Deepika, you are right. It's in Botswana. So, Devaswana Diamond Company have unearthed the world's third largest diamond in Jaweng mine of Botswana in South Africa. So remember one thing, the name of the mine is which one? The name of the mine is Jaweng. The name of the mine is which one? Jaweng. Remember that. And Botswana is called as the largest producer of diamonds in Africa. Among all the African countries, the largest producer of diamond is the which one? Botswana. And the diamond, the third largest diamond which has been earthed, is weighing how much? 1098 carats. It was presented to the president of Botswana, Mokgweetsi Masisi, after it was unearthed. And the world's second largest diamond weight is 1109 carat. That is Losdi La Rona diamond, which was also found in Botswana in 2015. And the world's largest is 3106 carat Cullinan diamond, which was found in South Africa in 1905. So please don't forget about Cullinan. This is very, very important. This is the largest diamond of the world, which was unearthed in 1905 in South Africa. And the recent one is in the Botswana. Who has been appointed as the 9th UN Secretary General for the second term? Is it Antonio Guterres? Is it Filippo Grandi? Is it Mario Soares? Or is it George Sampaio? You have to give me the answer. Who among the following has been appointed as the 9th United Nations Secretary General for the second term? 9th UN Secretary General for the second term. I request you all to please share the session with your friends as well. Only Deepika is interactive in the session and only she is replying to my answers. And other people who are live, they are not replying to anything. Remember, exactly, it's the right Antonio Guterres, the former Prime Minister of Portugal. The former Prime Minister of Portugal. He has been reappointed. It's the reappointment of UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres for the second term. He is into his second term. The UN General Assembly appointed Antonio Guterres as the 9th UN Secretary General for the second term, which will start January 1st, 2022 and it will end on 31st January 2026. 31st, exactly. Guterres took the oath for the first term on 1st January 2017 and it will end on 31st December. So 1st January 2022 to 31st December 2026 will be the tenure of which one? You can say Antonio Guterres. And he has already served as the UN High Commissioner for Refugees for a decade, almost 10 years, from June 2005 to December 2015. And he was the former Prime Minister of Portugal. Antonio Guterres, the 9th UN Secretary General in his second term. Next is who has been appointed as the counselor in India's permanent mission in WTO for 3 years. Is it Ashok Khemka, one of the most, you can say, honest IAS in India as of now? Is it TV Anupama? Is it Ashish Chandorkar? Or is it U Sagyam? Who among the following has been appointed as the counselor in the India's permanent mission in WTO for the 3 years? This is the question for you. Is it Ashok Khemka? Is it TV Anupama? Is it Ashish Chandorkar? Or is it U Sagyam? Please tell me about the answer. Please go for it. Remember one thing, when it comes to the appointment as the counselor in India's permanent mission, it's a private individual who for the first time has been appointed or given such a responsibility, and he is none other than Ashish Chandorkar. Remember, ahead of the WTO Ministerial Conference in 2021, the government of India has appointed a private person or a private individual, Ashish Chandorkar, as the counselor in India's permanent mission in WTO for 3 years. For the very first time, a private person has been appointed at this mission. Ashish Chandorkar currently heads the India consulting arm of a global technology firm. He is also the co-founder of SMAHI Foundation of Public Policy and Research, which basically focuses on the intersection of entrepreneurship, governance, and technology. Remember one thing. Next important question is that on which date the summer solstice, which does take place in the Northern Hemisphere. So the summer solstice takes place on which of the following date in the Northern Hemisphere? This has been asked from you. Summer solstice, is it 20th June, 21st June, 22nd June, or 23rd June? And remember one thing, when it comes to solstice, always remember one thing, day is longer and night is shorter. Longer day and shorter night. So on which date the summer solstice, which does takes place in Northern Hemisphere? Is it 20th June, 21st June, 22nd June, or 23rd June? What will be the answer? And this is also the date on which we celebrate the International Yoga Day. And when it comes to, this is called as summer solstice. This is summer solstice. And remember, 22nd December. This is the winter solstice. With which country India is setting up the hydrogen task force? Is it USA, UK, France, and Germany? With which country India is setting up the hydrogen task force? Is it USA, UK, France, or Germany? Hydrogen task force. Please do reply to me. So this hydrogen task force is being set up by India with which of the following country? Can you please respond to me? All these topics I have already taught you properly. So it will be USA. A is the correct answer. According to the US-India Strategic Partnership Forum, India and US have launched a hydrogen task force under Strategic Clean Energy Partnership, which will boost the India's energy security efforts. This will represent industry and government stakeholders and will make assess technology status, study innovative policy options, and make recommendations. This will aim to mobilize finance and speed clean energy deployment, demonstrate and scale innovative clean technologies, which is needed to decarbonize the sectors including industry, transportation, power, buildings, and build capacity to measure, manage, and adapt to the risk of climate-related impacts. So in order to reduce the, you can say, carbon emission and adopt to the clean energy technology, this US-India Strategic Partnership Forum has come up with the hydrogen task force. Under which theme have we celebrated the International Yoga Day 2021? The simple question is that what was the theme of International Yoga Day 2021? Yoga se hi hoga, yoga for wellness, yoga and meditation, defeat corona with yoga. Please go for the answer. What will be the answer for the 8th question? Under which theme have we celebrated the International Yoga Day 2021? What will be the answer for this? The answer will be yoga for wellness. This is yoga for wellness. Exactly. First time it was celebrated on 21st June 2015. This is the 7th International Yoga Day that we are celebrating. And this International Yoga Day was proposed in India during the opening of 69th session of the UN General Assembly in 2014. The UN proclaimed or declared 21st June as International Day of Yoga by passing a resolution in December 2014. June 21st was suggested because it is the longest day of year in Northern Hemisphere and have a special significance across the world. Which Indian state has become the only state to have all the 3 crocodile species? All the 3 crocodile species are present in which of the following state of India? Please do tell me. And the freshwater crocodiles, the saltwater crocodiles, and the muggers. These are the three important species which is in Odisha. The answer will be which one? Odisha. Odisha has become the only state to have all the three kinds of crocodile in its Mahanadi river. Freshwater gharials, muggers and saltwater crocodiles. Freshwater gharials, muggers and saltwater crocodiles. Exactly. Which Indian personality has been awarded the Central European University Open Society Prize for 2021? Central European University Open Society Prize for 2021. Is it Veena George? Is it KK Shailaja? Is it KT Jalil? Or is it none of these? Indian personality who has been awarded with the Central European University Open Society Prize 2021. This is the former Health Minister of Kerala, that is KK Shailaja. The former Health Minister of Kerala, KK Shailaja, was awarded the Central European University Open Society Prize for 2021. The university's highest honor was given to her at a virtual convocation of the university's 30th graduation ceremony that was held from Vienna. Remember one thing, KK Shailaja is an Indian politician, is the former Health Minister of Kerala, and currently she is a member of the Legislative Assembly who represented the Matanur constituency at the 15th Kerala Legislative Assembly elections. And she is also a member of the Central Committee of CPIAL. And this award has been given for her community-based public health work and determined leadership at saving lives during the pandemic. So because of her restless effort in Kerala in order to save the lives of the people during the pandemic, this Central European University Open Society Prize for 2021 has been given to KK Shailaja, the former Health Minister of Kerala, who has been named as a member of a high-level advisory group formed by the World Bank and International Monetary Fund. This is an important question. Who among the following has been named as a member of high-level advisory group which has been formed by the World Bank and International Monetary Fund? Is it Raghuram Rajan? Is it Montek Singh Ahluwalia? Is it Samir Kochar? Or is it Subramaniam Ramadurai? S. Ramadurai was associated with TCS. You see, the former deputy chairman, I must say the former deputy chairman of the Planning Commission, Montek Singh Ahluwalia, and he was the deputy chairman of Planning Commission when Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister. And he has been named as a core member of the high-level advisory group of the World Bank and IMF. Don't forget about this. Montek Singh Ahluwalia, high-level advisory group formed by World Bank and IMF. Amid the dual crisis posed by climate change and COVID-19 pandemic. So this committee has been formed just in order to find a solution that how can economy of the world can prosper and can develop in the situation of climate change and COVID-19 pandemic. This is the basic concept behind this. On which day do we observe the International Olympic Day? International Olympic Day is observed on which of the following date? 21st June, 22nd June, 23rd June, or 24th June? Please go for the reply. International Olympic Day is observed on which of the following day? International Olympic Day. Please respond to me. Please reply to me. Remember one thing, when we talk about International Olympic Day, we celebrate it on 23rd of June. The International Olympic Day is observed everywhere on June 23rd to celebrate the sports and health. This day marks the founding of International Olympic Committee. So we celebrate the International Olympic Day as a foundation day of International Olympic Committee, which was done in 1894. And it aims to promote the idea of Olympics and sports at large. And the first International Olympic Day was celebrated on 23rd of June 1948. And the first Olympic Day was celebrated by the countries Great Britain, Canada, Portugal, Switzerland, Greece, Belgium, Austria, Uruguay, and Venezuela. And where is the headquarters of International Olympic Committee? You will see it's in Lausanne. It's in Lausanne, and that is in Switzerland. Do remember that. Who has or have been named as the ambassador of Forest Frontline Heroes by the Worldwide Fund for Nature India? Who has or have been named as the ambassador of the Forest Frontline Heroes by the Worldwide Fund for Nature India? Is it Upashna Kamineni? Is it Lakshmi Manchu, Rana Dagubati, or both A and B? Please go for the reply. Narendra Singh ji, welcome to the session, welcome to the class. Who has or have been named as the ambassador of Forest Frontline Heroes by the Worldwide Fund for Nature? The answer will be A option. This is Upashna Kamineni. A is the correct answer. Upashna Kamineni has been named as the ambassador of Forest Frontline Heroes by the Worldwide Fund for Nature India. Upashna Kamineni is a renowned businesswoman and the vice chairperson CSR of Apollo Hospitals and founder of Your Life. And these frontline forest staffs or members are often local community members who play an important role in building interface between communities and conservation. Who has recently announced his or her memoir, Will? Will is the memoir of which of the following celebrity? Is it Sherry Zampino? Is it Will Smith? Is it Margot Robbie? Or is it Tommy Lee Jones? Who has recently announced his or her memoir, Will? This is the question for you. Who among the following has recently announced his or her memoir, Will? Is it Sherry Zampino? Is it Will Smith? Is it Margot Robbie? Or is it Tommy Lee Jones? It is the Hollywood star Will Smith. Exactly. Will. This book with Smith has been co-written with Mark Manson. Along with the Will Smith, this book has been co-authored by Mark Manson and it will be published by the Penguin Press. It's about the profound journey of self-knowledge, reckoning with all that your will can get you and can achieve in your life. It's about the life journey. Which organization has recently released the Suicide Worldwide Report in 2019? And according to this report, it has been told that 8 lakh people annually commit suicide, and the rate of suicide is highest among the age group of less than 45 years, and mostly those who are aged between 15 to 19 age group are most vulnerable to these suicide attempts. And this has been released by the which one you can say WHO. It's World Health Organization. Exactly, it's the WHO. With which country India had signed the MOU for cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors? With which country India had signed the MOU or Memorandum of Understanding for cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors? Is it A, Indonesia? Is it B, Fiji? Is it C, Nepal? Or is it D, Bhutan? So these are the 4 options given over here. And the question is that with which country India had signed the MOU for cooperation in agriculture and allied sector? This is the question for you. Please do respond to me and please do reply to me as quickly as possible. Cooperation in agriculture and allied sector. The answer will be which one? Fiji. A MOU for cooperation in agriculture and allied sectors have been signed between India and Fiji. India and Fiji have a cordial and friendly relationship based on mutual respect, cooperation, and strong culture and people-to-people ties. Which country has lifted the inaugural ICC World Test Championship trophy? Remember one thing, the World Test Championship trophy was held at Southampton. That is in London. And the final was played between India and New Zealand. And New Zealand defeated India by 8 wickets. That you know properly. It was played at Southampton, London. Please do remember. It was in Southampton, England, that is in London. And this was the first men's, you can say, World Test Championship that has been won by New Zealand by defeating India by 8 wickets. Which of the following airports has won the honor in airport service quality. Which of the following airports has won the honor in airport service quality? Is it Cochin International Airport, Bangalore International Airport, Indira Gandhi International Airport, or Jaipur International Airport? This is the question for you. Please go for the reply. Which of the following airports has won the honor in airport service quality? Can you please respond to me? Airports that has won the honor in airport service quality. It's none other than Cochin International. A is the correct answer. So Cochin International Airport has won the Airport Council International Director General's Role of Excellence Honor in Airport Service Quality. Airport Council International is a global body of airport operators which established role of excellence in recognition to the airports. This recognition is awarded to those airports which, in opinion of passengers, consistently delivered excellent services. Is that clear to everyone? Please do remember this. Who has authored the book It's a Wonderful Life? It's a Wonderful Life has been authored by which of the following? Amish Tripathi, Ruskin Bond, Preeti Shenay, or Anita Desai? Who has authored the book It's a Wonderful Life? Please tell me about this. It's a Wonderful Life has been authored by who among the following? Amish Tripathi, Ruskin Bond, Preeti Shenay, or Anita Desai? What will be the answer for this? You will say it's the B option, that is Ruskin Bond. On which day do we observe the UN Public Service Day every year? UN Public Service Day is observed every year on which of the following day? UN Public Service Day, 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th. Please go for the reply. UN Public Service Day every year, it is on 23rd of June. B is the correct answer. UN Public Service Day is observed on 23rd June to recognize value and virtue of public service to the community. This day emphasizes on the importance of public service in advanced stage. The theme of the year is Innovating the Future Public Service, New Government Models for a New Era to reach Sustainable Development Goals in 2021. Which organization has or have started the Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative? Tax Inspectors Without Border initiative have been started by which of the following organization? Is it United Nations Development Program? Is it Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development? This is World Trade Organization, or is it D option, both A and B? Which organization has or have started the Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative? Tax Inspectors Without Border initiative. TIWB. Tax Inspectors Without Borders initiative has been started by whom? Is it United Nations Development Program, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development? Is it World Trade Organization, or is it both A and B? 8 बजे वाला भी कराऊंगा सूरज सिंह जी, इसके बाद उसमें स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ज्यादा होंगे. The answer will be both A and B. It's a UNDP and OECD. And this campaign has been started from which country? Bhutan, where the tax experts from India is going to assist the tax officers of the Bhutan government for the better tax collection administration. India has been chosen as the partner jurisdiction and has provided the tax expert for this program and was launched in Bhutan. It is a 24 months program which India, in collaboration with the UNDP and TIWB secretariats, aims to aid Bhutan or help Bhutan in strengthening its tax administration by transferring the technical know-how and skills to its tax auditors. On which day do we observe the International Day of Seafarer every year? International Day of Seafarer every year is observed on which of the following day? Is it 21st June? Is it 23rd June? Is it 25th June? Or is it 27th June? On which day do we observe the International Day of Seafarer every year? International Day of Seafarer every year. 21st June, 23rd June, 25th June, 27th June. International Day of Seafarer every year. This is 25th June. Which country recently had signed the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement, an instrument of ratification with India? Recently, India has ratified the has amended the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement, and this has been ratified by which country? Denmark, Iceland, Russia, or Bhutan? Can you please tell me about this question? Which country has recently signed the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement, an instrument of ratification with India? Please go for the reply. Everyone, what would be the answer for 23rd question? The answer will be A option, that is Denmark. Denmark has recently signed the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement, an instrument of ratification with India. And Denmark has become the first country to ratify the International Solar Alliance Framework Agreement after amendments which entered into force on January 8, 2021. Near the border of which state China has recently started operating the first bullet train line? Near the border of which Indian state in China has recently started operating the first bullet train line? Is it JNK? Is it Uttarakhand? Is it Sikkim? Or is it Arunachal Pradesh? Please go for the reply. Lhasa to Lingchi, it's in Arunachal Pradesh. This is China has recently started operating the first bullet train in Tibet. It will link Lhasa to Ningchi near the borders with Arunachal. The first segment of such rail line was started between Chengdu Yan that came into operation on December 28, 2018, while the final segment called Yan Ningchi is expected to be completed in 2030. So the first rail route was started in 2018, the second is 2021, and the main route is going to be completed by 2030. And China claims that Arunachal Pradesh is the part of South Tibet, which is formally rejected by India. And India and China border dispute covers the 3,488 kilometer long line of actual control. So the disputed area is how long between India and China? It's 3488. 3488. Which medal has been won by Indian shooter Saurabh Chaudhary at the ISSF World Cup 2021? Saurabh Chaudhary has won the which medal at the ISSF World Cup 2021? Can you please go for the reply, all of you? Is it gold, silver, bronze, or none? Which medal has been won by the Indian shooter Saurabh Chaudhary at the ISSF World Cup 2021? It's the bronze one. So Indian shooter Saurabh Chaudhary has won the bronze medal in the men's 10-meter air pistol shooting at the ISSF World Cup 2021 in Osijek, Croatia. And where was this particular World Cup held? This is in Osijek, Croatia. And the capital of Croatia is Zagreb. Zagreb. Damir Mikek won the silver, and Iran's Javad Forogi has won the gold. And this is the Saurabh's 12th World Cup medal in addition to his bronze. 2 silvers and 8 golds. Which state has recently become the first rabies-free state of India? Which state has been declared as the first rabies-free state in India? Is it Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, Goa or Gujarat? Which state has recently become the first rabies-free state of India? Odisha, UP, Goa and Gujarat. First rabies-free state of India. You will say it's the Goa. So Goa has become the first rabies-free state of India, and the state has not reported a single rabies case in the last 3 years. Which women Indian cricketer has become the youngest Indian cricketer to make debut across the all formats? Which women Indian cricketer has become the youngest Indian cricketer to make debut across all the formats? Shafali Verma, Smriti Mandhana, Poonam Yadav, Deepti Sharma. Please go for the reply. Which women Indian cricketer has become the youngest Indian cricketer to make debut across all the formats of cricket? You will say the answer is Shafali Verma. Opener Shafali Verma has become the youngest Indian cricketer to make debut across all the formats after being picked up for the first ODI against England women, and she is 15 years, 239 days old, and she made her debut in T20 International in September 2019. Which hotel has been rated as the strongest hotel brand across the world by Brand Finance? Which among the hotel has been rated as the strongest hotel brand across the world by Brand Finance? Burj Al Arab, the Plaza Hotel, Copacabana Palace or the Taj Hotel? Please go for the reply. Which hotel has been rated as the strongest hotel brand by the across the world by Brand Finance? What will be your answer? It will be the Taj Hotel by Tata Group. According to South Asia's largest hospitality company, Indian Hotels Company, Indian Hotels Company Limited, iconic brand Taj has been rated as the strongest hotel brand across the world by Brand Finance. And this was released in the annual Hotels 50 2021 report. Which country has recently officialized Baihetan Hydro Project despite environmental damage warnings? Which country has recently officialized Baihetan Hydro Project despite environmental damage warning? And this has been constructed by Three Gorge Company, and this has been constructed to commemorate or celebrate 100th anniversary of Communist Party of China, that is CPC. So the answer will be C option. Which of the following metro has won the Outstanding Civil Engineering Achievement Award for the year 2020? Outstanding Civil Engineering Achievement Award for the year 2020 has been given to which of the following metro? Is it Delhi Metro, Mumbai Metro, Lucknow or Bangalore? Which of the following metro has won the Outstanding Civil Engineering Achievement Award for the year 2020? Outstanding Civil Engineering Achievement Award for the year 2020. The answer will be which one? You can say Delhi Metro. The Delhi Metro has received this prestigious Outstanding Civil Engineering Achievement Award for the year 2020 from the Japan Society of Civil Engineers for its high quality infrastructure development projects under the phase 1, 2 and 3. And this award is given to selective projects in the field of civil engineering technologies development across the world. And Delhi Metro's civil engineering achievements in the past 2 decades have received global recognition and have been appreciated by prominent international organizations. So this is all for the today's weekly current affairs, and I will make you a request that from Monday onwards, we are starting a 30 days free crash course for the SSC and CGS exam that is about to be held in August this year. So, and from each subject there will be a practice session of 500 questions, not every day, in the entire 30 days to come. So I request you all to please attend all those YT sessions and also promote this series and promote this session with your friends. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day ahead, and just keep rocking, keep enjoying, and just do take very good care of yourself. Thanks a lot. Bye bye and take care.